We'll start. In the name of Almighty Allah, who is the most gracious and the most merciful. Respectable teacher and all my dear fellows, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome all of you today. Now assume yourself in the following three situations. Have you ever faced change in your life? You fear the change and you are faced with it. What is the biggest change that you have ever felt in your life? Well, there is a person best known for his sagacity and smartness. He is Noor Khan.
Thank you. You know, never stop failing until you stop trying. Here's a person among us who is very sharp, very wise, very clever and very hardworking. He's famous for his hard working. Please welcome Abid Hussain Abid Gilgiti.
Thank you, Nurhan. Take risk in your life. The biggest risk in your life, do not taking any risk in your life. Here is a lady, she is famous by her personality, by her loyalty, sincerity, integrity, of course her anger, Kandil.
Thank you, Abhi. Life is not a gift, it's an achievement. There's a person who believes in life, who believes in changes, who believes in hard work. Then the person is Muhammad Zubair.
Thank you.
So guys, this is the group. Sorry. So guys, this is the group of
Thunder. The novel Who Moved My Cheese is basically authorized by Dr. Spencer Johnson. Dr. Spencer Johnson was born on 24th November 1938 in Watertown, South Dakota, United States of America. He has a medical background. He gained his BA degree from the University of Southern California and his MD degree from the Royal College of Surgeons. Dr. Spencer Johnson was basically known for his Value Tale series of children's books and his 1998 motivational book, Who Moved My Cheese. The book, Who Moved My Cheese, is introduced in the world in many languages. Dr. Johnson also wrote the book, Yes or No, A Guide to the Better Decision. Well, Dr. Spencer Johnson is well known for his 1 minute series. 1 minute for children, 1 minute for father, 1 minute for teacher, and 1 minute for yourself. Dr. Spencer Johnson was suffering from a fatal disease which was the pancreatic cancer, became his biggest cause of his death. Dr. Spencer Johnson was died on July 3rd, 2017 at the age of 78 in 2017.
The novel is divided into three main sections. In the first section, there is a gathering of the class fellows in the reunion, in which they are talking about the changes occurring in their life. And the second part of the novel is, which is the story, which is the core of the novel. In the novel, there are four characters: Sniff, Scurry, Him, and Her. Sniff, this is the Sniff who has the ability to face and adopt the changes.
This is Curry, who has ability to work hard, who tries to run in his life, but he faces difficulties in his life. He felt worry when there is some difficulty or when there is some challenge come in his life.
This is him. Sometimes he decides to sit in his own comfort zone and he doesn't want to come out from his comfort zone because he doesn't have the ability to face the change that is happening in his life.
This is how a unified style who have ability to emphasize and connect with others. It is how who only follows the scurry and sniff. It is how who came out from his comfort zone quickly soon. This is how who motivate all of his friends. He wants to motivate his friend, but he cannot do so. This is how who face the challenge quickly as soon as possible.
The four characters, Sniff, Scurry, Ham and Haw, live in a mess, a complicated service, a puzzle. All is going well because they have found a huge source of their favorite food, cheese. Ham and Haw even moved their houses near to it and it has become the center of their lives. But they do not notice that the cheese is getting smaller and smaller every day and are devastated or shocked when they reach at the side one morning and find the cheese gone. This is where the story splits into two parts. Sniff and Scurry quickly accept the loss of the cheese and go off into the maze in search of another cheese. The little people, as they build their lives around the cheese, feel they are the victims of some kind of fraud or theft. Yet this only makes things worse, that their cheese not remain longer and they have nothing enough left to eat. Meanwhile, Sniff and Scurry move and they have found a new cheese. Hem and Haw decide to stay because they think the cheese will appear there once again. After a long time, their situation hasn't changed. No new cheese appeared there. They both start to blame each other for their problems. They start to dig behind the walls by using sophisticated tools because they think the cheese will appear there. The cheese might be behind there. But they not find any cheese. Eventually, Haw gets smarter and he decides to explore the maze to find more cheese. He tried to convince his friend to come with him, but he won't. Haw then moves into the maze and he finds some tiny bits of new cheese. And he brings some of them back to his friend, but his friend refuses to eat it because he wants the old cheese again. Haw then goes off into the maze and he explores the new areas, new places where the cheese can be found. As he journeys into the new areas, he pushes past his fears and learns many life lessons. He writes some of them on the walls to encourage himself to move forward and for him if he ever decides to follow him. Finally, he reaches at the station end where there is a ton of cheese containing all the types. There he meets with Sniff and Scurry, who already arrived there before he reached. At the end, at the station end, where he reached at the end and he finds a huge amount of cheese, he tried to explore more places in the maze there after reaching at station end. He not stop at the station end, but he tried to explore more areas, more places at station end. And he monitored the amount of cheese on daily basis, that the same thing not happen with them as they passed at station C. He decided that change everyone have to, he decided that Ham has to change by himself. Haw said that I no force Ham to change his life, but he has to change himself by his own.
And the third part of the novel is the discussion of the people who are talking about the novel and what the novel means to them. What the story means to them. And how they will implement the story in their real life.
Through the story of our characters, Dr. Spencer Johnson wants to show how to live fair. How to live fair. If you do not change, how to change. If you do not change with the situation, you become to extent. Be the change that you wish to see the world. Live fair. We must live fair. We must move beyond our fear to enjoy the new cheese. To have new cheese, we must let go of the old cheese. Enjoy yourself. Be ready to change quickly and enjoy the cheese. It is safer to say cheese in the cheese. It is safer to say cheese in the mass than remain in cheeseless station. Having cheese makes us happy.
In conclusion, we must keep our eyes on our surroundings so that we will already familiar with the change that will happen in our lives. Life is the name of change, and change is the name of life, and challenge is the aim of life. So always challenge the change, but not change the challenge.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.